Hi everyone! If you're new here, my name is Allison and welcome to my May 2021 plan with me. This month I decided to go with the theme of bicycles since May is typically the time where I'll go for my first bike ride of the year. For my cover page, I decided to bust out my gouache paints and paint a bicycle with a basket of flowers. I also wanted to incorporate some craft paper throughout the spread. I actually got this craft paper from another Archer and Olive notebook that I got through one of their mystery bundles. I really like it because it has craft paper and black paper in there, and then I just cut out a page and put it in my regular bullet journal. So now time for the painting. I decided to go with a purple bike color just because purple is my favorite color. My actual bike is a light blue, but the colors throughout the spread are going to be purple, black, and then a neutral craft paper color. So what I'm doing right now for painting the bike is just painting a base color of purple. Then I'll also paint the tires and add in some highlight. And then lastly, add in a basket and some flowers. So I actually didn't like how these flowers were coming out, so I ended up painting over it with white, And then after the white dried, I painted some new flowers on top of that. Now I'm adding a banner at the top to write May. And that's it for my cover page. I thought this bike turned out really cute, and I wish I had one like it in real life. Now for the quote page, I am just drawing a bicycle wheel, and I'm going to write, "Just roll with it." Because I don't know about you, but that's generally how I live my life, especially this past year. I decided that I didn't like how the white part of the tire looked, so I went over it with my black marker. And that's it. Now onto the calendar setup. So I wanted to go with a minimal calendar setup, so I won't be including lines separating each day, just separating each week, and just a simple cursive at the top for each day. I decided to cut out some more craft paper and tape it in there. This is going to be where I'll put my goals and my notes. I also wanted it to look like it's just held up by washi tape, so I'm using this basic washi tape design that kind of reminds me of a bike tire tread, so I thought it was perfect to use. And now adding in a small bike in the corner. Again, it's purple, but this time it has a blue seat and handlebars. So now onto my mood tracker. I decided to do something different this time and actually spread out my mood tracker on 2 pages. It's going to be bike handlebars with streamers, and each streamer is going to be a day of the month. And I forgot to add a key in here. I'll add it in later, but it's just going to be a rainbow of colors. And that's it. I'm very excited to see how this will turn out at the end of the month. If you want to see how it turns out, follow me on my Instagram page. It's at planwithallison. I'll link it down below also. Now onto my habit tracker. I decided to make some more banners again for the title, and then for each habit I'm going to track, I illustrated 4 different types of bicycles. So for my reading tracker, it's going to be this old-timey bicycle with the giant front wheel. And for my workout tracker, of course, I went with a racing bicycle. And then for my walking, I decided to go with a cruising bicycle. And then lastly, a unicycle for my plants. Can you ride a unicycle? I tried before, but just wasn't able to balance right. Maybe I need to practice some more. So on this next page, I thought it'd be fun to make a cycling tracker. I love to ride my bike during the summertime, and now that I live pretty close to a bike trail, I want to keep track of how many miles I'll be able to get in the year. So this cycling tracker is in 5-mile increments, and it goes all the way to 100. So hopefully I'll be able to reach 100 miles by the end of the year, but we shall see. I also left out some blank spaces along this bike path that I've drawn to either write down any highlights from bike rides or maybe even paste in some pictures from my ride. Happy with how this page turned out, and I'm very excited for my future bike rides. Now onto my weekly setup. So I cut out some rectangles out of the craft paper, and I'll be taping it in there on every other day. This is a really simple weekly setup to do if you don't want to spend a lot of time on it. And in the corner, I'm just drawing out a tandem bicycle. I don't think that I've been on one before, but they do look like a lot of fun. Let me know down below if you've been on one. Now just adding some final touches with the washi tape. So I'm skipping a couple pages to leave room for the rest of my weeklies, and now I'll be working on my highlights page, again making another banner, and I like to leave most of the page blank for my highlights just so I have room to tape in pictures and write down memories. So I'm just putting the banner, and then I'll be adding a simple border line with my Micron pen, and then on the bottom I decided to draw 4 different bicycles. end of my setup, time for the flip through. I'm so happy with how this came out. I love bike riding, so I really enjoyed incorporating this into my bullet journal. If you liked what you saw, please hit subscribe to see more videos like this. As always, I'll be linking my supplies down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye!